Hi all, this is Anjali. Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to start with data frames. Before this, we have finished the series data structure in pandas. So we have done how to create a series, how to perform various operations on series, and now we are going to start with data frame, which is a two-dimensional data structures. So as I told you initially that we have three major data structures in pandas, that is series, data frame and panel, right? So series we have done, data frames we are going to start, and panels we don't have in our syllabus. And before we start this lecture, every one of you have got to know that CBSE has changed the pattern for your examination. Now it's not going to be like one board exam. You will be giving two board exams, that is board term 1 and term 2, and term 1 is going to be purely based on MCQs. So very soon we will start practicing MCQs on the channel, right? So right now we'll start with data frames, and I'll try to provide you MCQs on alternate days so that you can keep practicing those case study based MCQs as well, right? So in case of any doubt regarding the semester system or anything, you feel free to ask me. You can write in the comments and I'll try to answer you ASAP for that, right? Okay, now the first thing is that data frame, which is a data structure in Pandas library of Python, is a 2D data structure, right? So the first point is that it is a two-dimensional data structure. Now what do we mean by two dimensions? Means the data over here is stored in the form of rows and columns, right? So data is stored in the form of rows and columns. That's why we call it two-dimensional. Like series was size immutable but data mutable. So data frame is both size mutable as well as data mutable. So you can add anytime a new row or column to it. You can delete row or column from it. You can change the data stored in it. So it is size mutable as well as data mutable. So these are the basic features of a data frame, and it can be heterogeneous. So every column can be of different data types. So different values can be combined here to create a data frame. A very basic example of data frame could be any table. Any table. Let's see, you are students. So if I take admission number, I take name, I take class, section. If I'm just storing this much, like admission number is 1005, 2012, 1093, 1921, and then I have some names over here like Abhishek, Parul, Charu, Karthik, like this, and then I have their classes, something mentioned here, and I have the section. So this is what? This is a data frame, right? So this is a data frame, and when you work in Python, then your data frame is going to have some index also over here. So this thing is called column heading. So these are column headings, and this is your row index. So every row is identified by an index in the data frame, and these indices are by default starting from 0. Like we had in list in class 11th, we had in series. We have the same way in data frames, that your first element will be marked as position 0, next element will be marked at position 1, 2, 3 and so on. Although we can change this, right? So similar way, we have given the headings. If you don't give the headings, so they will also be taken as 0, 1, 2, 3. So there are various ways of creating the data frames. Now if you have to create data frames in programming, there are so many ways to create a data frame. Today we are going to just see a very basic method, and that is list of list. So we will be creating data frame using list of list. We will be creating it using dictionary of list. We can create it using list of dictionary. We can create it using dictionary of dictionary, dictionary of series, anything like that. But today we are just going to discuss what do we mean by list of list. So what is it? List of list means nested list, right? So if you have a nested list like this, you have any values over here. So this will have 2 rows, 3 columns, right? But how do we create a data frame? So first of all, you need to import pandas, right? And if I have given the alias as PD, so I will be writing PD dot data frame. So make sure your D and F are capital. So D and F should be capital. There should be no space in between, and you give a round bracket and give A. So it will create a data frame of that given set of values. But if you want the row labels to be given of your choice, you can give it with index. If you want the column headings to be given of your choice, you can give it with columns. By default, it's going to be taken as 0, 1. Let's see. Let's do it in PyCharm and see that how does it work. So let's create a new file. I go to new and I click on Python file, and I want to create list of list. So list of list underscore df. So we create it like this. Now first thing I'm going to write is import pandas as pd. So I take it like this, import pandas as pd, and now I have to create a list of lists. So fine, I create a list of list where I have 2 elements in my list having 3 elements each. So this is kind of 2 rows, 3 columns, right? Then I write pd dot data frame and I just pass a, and then I print a. That's it. So now if I want to execute this, I'm going to right click here and I click on run the name of the program. So when you run it, you're getting it this way because that's a list. So list will be printed as a list. We don't have to print the list, we have to print the data frame. So we should print the data frame. I print df and I'm getting it like this. So you can see that both are coming in 2 different rows. 867 is your first row, 269 is your second row. The columns are coming as 0, 1, 2. The rows are also coming in the forms of 0, 1. So there are 2 rows, that's why it's taken as 0 and 1, right? But if you're clear till here, you are going to do the next step. That is, change this index or change the column headings. So how do we do that? We write index is equal to, and then you're supposed to give whatever index you want. For example, I want the index to be a comma b, and save it and I execute it again, and what you see out here is that it's a, it's b, right? We don't get 0, 1 anymore. We get a and b as your row index. Similar way for columns, you don't want 0, 1, 2, you want some other things. So you can write here columns is equal to whatever you want to give. I give x, y, z, right? Save this and run this, and clearly we can see that it has become x, y, z, and here it is a, b. So that's how you can create a data frame using list of list, and you can give any heading to the rows and columns. Got it? So it could be meaningful also. I have just taken few numbers like this, but it could be meaningful like it could be like I have 1, 2, 3, then I have Abhinav, and let's say I have marks, then I can have 2, 1, 1, I can have Charu, and let it be the marks. Now if you run, so your data would be coming like this, and I obviously don't want XYZ to be the headings, so I can give here admission number, I can give here name, I can give here marks. So you are the developer, you have the power. So programmer has all the power what you want in the program. So this is how we can completely change the look of the data frame, the way it is storing the data, the way it's managing the data. So this is how we created this data frame using list of list. In the next session, we will be doing how to create it using dictionary of list, right? So you should know 2, 3 ways, although in the examination it is not asked like how do you have to write it. But now the scenario is different. The scenario is different. You're not going to get the code. Maybe you get the code when you will have your term 2 exams, but we're not sure what 50% is going to come in term 2. Now in first 50% for sure data frame will be there. So that is for sure. And in this case you will be getting it harder now because you don't have to write the code. They can give you any code and they may ask you to fill up something, or they may ask you that what will be the output of this, or what should you write, a blank line will be given. So we will be practicing all those case study questions in detail right here. But before that, you need to know all the basic topics of the data frames that we will be doing one by one, and then I'll make you practice all kind of case study questions, right? So to practice MCQs, you can also follow me on Unacademy. So come on Unacademy and follow me there. I have a class every Tuesday alternate for you, where we perform MCQs based on your data frames and series, right? So you can join me there. Yeah, the link is given in the description, and that is it for this video. In the next one, we will be creating data frames using dictionary of list. Till then, take care. In case of any doubts, feel free to write in the comments below, and do like this video, share it with all your classmates. If you want to watch my videos in Hindi, then I have another channel named Anjali Luthra, where you'll get the same content in Hindi. Here we have in English. I also have a family vlogging channel where I, at times, like once in a blue moon, I upload a video, but surely if you want, you will have a look at that. That's named as Anjali Luthra Vlogs. And yep, that is it for this video. See you later. Take care.